Once written off by the legendary Geno Auriemma, Caitlin Clark has completely flipped the script, leaving critics stunned and even forcing Auriemma to admit he was wrong. He once called her fans delusional and mocked her style of play, but now he's calling her a phenomenon. What caused this dramatic turnaround? In this video, we're uncovering the shocking reasons behind Geno's change of heart and how Caitlin Clark went from a controversial prospect to the WNBA's newest superstar. Did Geno get it all wrong? How did Caitlin silence her critics, including one of the game's most powerful figures? You won't believe the moments that led to this jaw-dropping 180. Stay with us until the end for surprising twists and insider details that will change the way you see the WNBA's most talked about player. Welcome to Crazy Basketball, where we dive into the stories that keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be part of the conversation. Let's rewind. Caitlin Clark, a name now synonymous with greatness, wasn't always the household name she is today. In fact, she was once a target for criticism from one of basketball's most legendary figures, Geno Auriemma, and the comments he made about her were nothing short of harsh. He didn't just doubt her game, he mocked it. He even called her fans delusional for believing that she could handle the big leagues. He said her style was too flashy, too soft for the physical grind of the WNBA. He questioned whether she'd be able to compete at the highest level, especially after choosing Iowa over his powerhouse UConn program. But here's the twist. What if I told you that today Geno is eating his words? That the same player he once dismissed has forced him and everyone else to admit he was wrong? Intrigued? Let's dive in, because this story is about to take a wild turn. From the very start, Caitlin was never meant to be the one who challenged the system. She was the underdog. When she chose Iowa over UConn, it shocked the basketball world. How could someone turn down one of the most successful programs in history? But Caitlin didn't follow the traditional path. She had bigger dreams and a different vision for herself. And that's when Geno started speaking out. He criticized her style, saying it was too flashy for the professional game. He doubted her ability to stand up to the physical demands of the WNBA, even calling her fans delusional for thinking she could handle the pressure. Caitlin didn't just take it sitting down. She used his words as fuel. She didn't just want to prove him wrong. She wanted to show everyone she was more than capable of defying the odds. Fast forward to Caitlin's college career. What we witnessed wasn't just a good player, it was a revolution. Caitlin led Iowa to the NCAA Final Four, making shots that had fans jumping out of their seats. Deep three-pointers, no-look passes, and performances that turned heads across the country. Caitlin wasn't just playing, she was changing the game, and when she entered the WNBA, she didn't just survive, she thrived. Her rookie stats were insane: 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. But here's the kicker: Caitlin broke 62 records in her first season. She didn't just meet expectations, she shattered them. Social media exploded. Fans who had once been quiet were now calling out Geno. Guess who's delusional now, Geno? Flooded Twitter and Instagram. Caitlin wasn't just proving herself, she was becoming a phenomenon. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. Geno, who once doubted Caitlin at every turn, started praising her. He called her a phenomenon, a once-in-a-lifetime player. He acknowledged her leadership, her competitiveness, and her impact on the game. Now, here's a question for you. How does a coach like Geno, who built his legacy on tough love and skepticism, go from calling someone delusional to labeling them a generational talent? What changed? Could it be that Geno truly recognized Caitlin's greatness? Or is there something more behind this sudden change of heart? Maybe it's because Caitlin isn't just dominating basketball, she's reshaping its future. Could Geno's newfound praise be a way of staying relevant in the changing landscape of women's basketball? Caitlin Clark's journey is one of transformation, not just for her, but for women's basketball as a whole. She turned every ounce of criticism into fire, and now she's leading the charge for a new era of the game. Even Geno Auriemma, once her harshest critic, has been forced to eat his words. So what do you think? Was Geno's praise genuine admiration, or is there something else going on? Was Caitlin's rise inevitable, or was it her relentless spirit that changed the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Crazy Basketball, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any updates.